What up, everybody? We're live. Dog Tags Bowling.
How's it going?
We're good. We're good, Grandpa. Good to have you back on, man.
Well, it's good to be back. I don't know why Jason don't want to talk.
He just got that mute thing going. There he is. There he is. All right. Hey, great shout out to Shawn and Judy Johnson going to join us tonight. The PBA Tour season, I think, starts 6 days from today. The Delaware Open starts next Monday. So PBA season is upon us. So go support the PBA Tour. Go to the local events, hang out, chill. JVB, you got anything to say before we do the intro?
It looks like we are live on Instagram. As you guys can, in between my internet going in and out, I was able to get us live.
There you go.
Yeah, Jason's internet's having a little issue, so we're going to do the countdown. Stick around. Get yourself a cocktail. Shawn and Judy, get in the background. Get you a cocktail. We'll see you in a second. All right, we are back. And like I said, I don't know where that other video that Michelle put together for us. That was a really cool countdown. Dog tags. We'll figure that out. Get Gary Moonshine back in so he can do some of that. Gabor's already joined us, so we're good. All right. Anybody want to have anything to say about the week they just had?
We were snowed in. It was terrible.
Snowed in. They got this much snow.
We were trapped with 3.5 inches of snow.
They couldn't even make it to Aldi. They were snowed in.
It really wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad.
I saw the video. Of doing snow angels in the driveway, so that was cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. You got to do that because it's like once every 3 years. So you got to record it, right? I think the last time she was able to do that, she was like maybe 9 or something. So there you go.
I need to move to Alabama because I want snow every 3 years too. Because this every year is crazy shit. I don't want that.
I got you.
All right,
I don't know how much Jason got, but like I said, we got almost 3.5. So I mean, it was nice for a day, but after that, I was, I told my wife, I said, yeah, if you had to fail and got hurt, my ass would have been at the beach right now. So there you go.
Well, hey, big plans are on the way. Dog Tags Bowling, PBA, let's go. PBA season starts up a week from yesterday. Week after that, I'll be at U.S. Open. I think JVB is going to be at the U.S. Open. Hopefully Gary can show it up. Hopefully our guests are going to be there so they can watch their son win a major title. That'd be really cool. So, and then we got the Illinois Open after that. So the Deuce is going to be out there for a while. So this is going to be kind of fun.
Yep, you're going to be rocking and rolling, that's for sure.
And then in April, they're doing it's not celebrity, it's the All-Star Weekend. It's going to be happening at Waukesha, so that's going to be cool too. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. All right, let's bring on the guests. So we have Shawn and Judy Johnson joining us, and we are grateful that they came back on the show, see what they're going on with their wonderful son and their new grandson coming out. So let's bring them. What's up, y'all?
Hey, how are you guys?
Hey,
how are you?
We are good. How are you?
We're doing well. Can't complain.
Well, thanks for taking time out on a Tuesday night to come hang out. I really thought I wasn't going to get you because I thought you'd be bowling on Tuesday night of the league.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
We picked the right day.
and Saturdays with my grandson.
Love it. Yeah. So I had a buddy come up from, big shout out to Brian Johnson. My buddy came up from Central Illinois. I've known him my entire life. We played Little League Baseball together. We came up and bowled the Pro-Am. And when we walked through the door, John's like, hey, this place is for bowlers only. So I had to turn around and walk away. But anyhow, it was a good time. So, but Brian came up. He got to meet Shawn. His name is Brian Johnson. So they're related somehow, some way. But he went on to our website and donated $100 to Dog Tags Bowling. So we're super cool. Shout out to Brian for doing that. We appreciate it. But yeah, it was a good time to see him. And then we got to see, did Mason throw a 300 at that tournament?
No, he did not. AJ did what he does. AJ had the front 11 and actually had a kid a couple lanes away that he had throw the 12th one, and he struck the first one. And then when he moved over, he actually got to be on Mason's pair, and AJ did it again, had the front 11. So he put Mason on the spot, and I mean, he really put Mason on the spot in front of everybody, and Mason struck. So
that's awesome.
There you go. There you go.
I heard a big hoopla going on down there, so I knew something cool happened.
So
there you go.
Yeah, it was neat.
All right, so what's your guys' plans for the PBA season? What are you up to? Are you traveling? What are you doing?
Oh my gosh, that schedule! We still both work for a living, so we're going to try and go see as a little bit here and there as best we can.
Sure.
I would love going to watch him blow. I'm going to try and get down to Indy. I may have to make a trip down to Indy because AJ is having a little truck work done, and I may have to swap cars with him. So, but
definitely be at the Illinois tournament.
Definitely go to the Illinois tournament.
It's close. It's easy. That'd be a good one.
If he's fortunate enough to be in the All-Star weekend, I will definitely make the truck up there and check that out.
Yeah, that's really what most of the central parts of the country could probably do driving wise. We got Indy, we got Illinois, we got Waukesha, but the World out in Vegas or Reno, so that's too far away to travel. They got a little stuff going on in Detroit, so that's possible. I think Jackson's got some coming up in Michigan. That's a 5-hour drive, so not terrible. That all depends on who's going to make the show. But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I can tell people all the time, if you're watching the show, go support the pros. Just go hang out, go watch a bowl, go bowl pro-am. That's the best way to do it. And
that is the way to do it.
Won the Bradley Classic this weekend. So more dog tag alumni that keep winning. We're good with it. We're good with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody should go. They should go support the PBA, and probably even more so than when I was a kid. They're accessible. They're all friendly. They're all willing to talk to you. No one's really, too standoffish. So yeah, go support the PBA, bowl the pro-ams, hang out, ask for autographs, get your picture taken, have a good time.
And those guys, I mean, these guys are professional bowlers, but they're great people. That's what people don't understand. Right. They're great people. Once you see them 2 or 3 times, they're like, hey, you were here a couple weeks ago, or hey, you were this, or hey, you were that. And they know that you're a stalker or a PBA fan. Call it whatever you want. So yeah, I will.
A groupie.
I'll take groupie. I'll take groupie.
I will tell you this. As people know us more as AJ's parents and me, that because I still bowl quite a bit, so a lot of people want to talk. I give AJ and those guys so much credit because I don't know how they do it. Oh my gosh.
It's amazing. I was at a tournament. Well, I don't know which tournament it was, but Troop lost. He lost in the finals. I don't think it was it might have been a major. I think it might have been when he lost to EJ at the US Open. He stood in line for like 2 hours signing autographs after he lost.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a hard thing to do.
Last year in Illinois, when AJ lost to Marshall, I mean, he had an incredible line after just losing a final basically in his own backyard.
Absolutely, to one of his best buddies. I mean, I was there the whole time helping him load up balls, blah blah. You're right. Him and Allie did not leave until it was well past midnight. It was past. Yeah. So you're exactly right. Those guys are so accessible to have the opportunity to. And I tell people ask me all the time, well, how did you get to know these guys? I walked up and said hello. I didn't do anything different than you guys can't do. Go say hi. Hey, man, I really appreciate what you do for a living. They don't know what I do for a living, but I know what they do for a living. So I enjoy it. RJ's got a question. Go ahead.
Do you see, Mom and Dad, do you see what Jonesboro, Arkansas has started? Because I met you two in Jonesboro, and then this cat rolls in, right? And I mean, my God, we've been tight since Jonesboro, and that was what, 2019? Is that right?
I'm not sure when Jonesboro when that was.
Was that before COVID?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely before COVID.
Yeah, so
definitely before COVID.
18, maybe 18, 19.
I will look.
Yeah,
because after that, I came up to Indy and walked through the paddock and come around the curtain, and this big bear of a man grabs a hold of me and says, "Hey, dude, you're not going to speak to your brother?" And I was like, "Who is this guy?" And I had to look at him, and I was like, "Deucey, is this you?" And he's like, "Yeah." So yeah, it's part of the meeting the pros and being with them, but it's the friendships and the family that you gather.
It was the start.
I'll walk up and see you guys and hug your neck. It's maybe a year since I saw you, but it's no different than the last time we said goodbye.
Right.
So
I'll never forget. I'll never forget that first trip to Jonesboro, because that was the trip that AJ drugged me outside and had me sample that jet fuel.
To the truck, baby.
Hey, shout out to Shawn, because we were taking the trip. We were going to the truck. It was going to the truck. Shawn says, "Are you making another trip to the truck?" And I'm like, "Dude, that sounds so much better." So I'm like, yeah, we're going to make another trip to the truck. So we got these guys going. Shawn's like, "Hey, you guys need to, if you're going to go sample the product, take him a bowling ball. He's trying to raise stuff for he's trying to do stuff for kids. That's back when he was doing P4P stuff." So here come a long line of the guys coming out, bringing bowling balls, put them in the back of the truck. And I told AJ, I said, "You better get your dad and mom out here before the product is gone."
The product.
So shout out to Shawn for helping us, raise all the bowling balls that we gave to kids that were going to junior gold and kids that didn't have anything. So
hey, I got to say shout out,
man, there. So
I got to say shout out to my bride, because my bride is the one that made this happen, because I had a framed AJ Johnson signed autographed jersey in my basement. And then I had a signed autographed jersey from Kyle Troop in my basement, side by side. They go 1-2 at Jonesboro on Thursday night. And I look at my wife like, "My basement says I got to go to Jonesboro tomorrow." She goes, "Go ahead. Jump in the truck, drive all the way to Jonesboro, surprise both of them. They have no idea I'm coming." And then I meet. I think that's the first time I met Judy and Shawn too. And so the four of us, that was our intro right there. So that was awesome. That was so good.
And then we're sitting at the show, right? So we're sitting with the family. So it's me, and I think I'm sitting next to Shawn, and then I think Judy's on the other side of him, and I think one of AJ's friends. I think you were on the end or something, right?
Ostrander was there, and then I was on the far end. And what was crazy was during that entire show, Belmo didn't have anybody there. Barnes didn't have anybody there. So we got to sit in the front row the entire roll-up. So it was awesome.
Yeah,
we were on the show the entire time. I had people send me pictures, go, "Dude, is this you?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Yep. All right, so we got comments. Let me get that comment here. RJ's got one here. RJ, what's your reaction when AJ made the decision to become a professional bowler? Were you initially supportive or against it? Come on. Yeah, of course we were.
100% supportive.
100% supportive. I bowled my entire life. I bowled as a kid. I don't mean to, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but when I was young, I was AJ before AJ was. So we were completely supportive of it. And, he used to want to come with me all the time, and which I loved taking him with. And, he just took to it. And so we just kept promoting it, and he had a great high school career, and that got his college paid for, and now he's bowling professionally. So 100% supportive.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's very cool to see and hear the comments. Hey, we got another one. We got another one for you, Judy. What up, Lonnie?
Hey, Lonnie.
Kayla's in the show. So what's really cool? I don't know if Shawn or Judy heard this. So we did our dog tags bowling event up at Palace Bowl in September, I think it was. The guys came up. Maybe it was June. I can't remember when it was. But anyway, June or July. We had a good event. AJ came up, signed some autographs. That's the other thing. And our buddy RJ, that's a huge dog tag supporter. Thanks, RJ. Appreciate what you do. He's already gone to Bowlerex and donated some money. So Bowlerex is, if you donate $10, your name gets in a drawing for $250 drawing for prizes or merch. So go to Bowlerex, get you some stuff. But anyhow, RJ's up there and he's wearing a Portland Lumberjacks t-shirt. And AJ's there, and AJ's giving me grief back and forth, man. It was great. Well, AJ stuck around, signed some autographs, had to go because we were up in Jonesboro, which is close to Kenosha, so he got to go home, see Allie and Brantley. So he rolled out, and then we had a live auction for an autographed jersey of AJ. And guess what? The guy from the Portland Lumberjacks was the winner, and he says, having AJ's framed is one of my proudest possessions, even though I felt obligated to do so.
We appreciate it, RJ.
Yeah, RJ and Vicky are great people. So you would definitely meet them someday. They are great folks. They're great supporters of dog tags. Yeah, it's been a good time.
Awesome.
All right, I've been chatting. It's time for you boys to talk. Let's go.
I've chatted. I'm typing. I think it's JVB's turn.
Who does he get the high?
Oh, can I answer this one?
No.
Yeah.
Anybody that knows, the maintenance comes from right there.
What can I say?
Yep.
Actually, he's his own person. I mean, we have a daughter who is 12 years older than AJ. And, as most people say, girls are high maintenance, whatever. And so for years, people kept telling me, you need to have a boy. They're so much easier. They're so much easier. Blue jeans and a t-shirt and they're ready to go. Just, you need a boy. You need a boy. So we had a boy. And let me tell you, he is 10 times not easier than my daughter. He was my name brand.
I got a story.
The hair has to be just right. The clothes have to be just right. So it was always kind of a standing joke as he was younger and coming up through all the sports that he played, that even if AJ didn't do good, AJ looked good.
So
I don't know what it's like on tour because they don't travel with him and it really don't room with him. So I'm sure he's still to a degree, but as he's gotten a little bit older now, he's become a father. Things move pretty quickly.
I have a story, Deuce. Let me jump in.
Does a good job.
I've got a story. I don't think Mom and Dad's heard this one. So the guys come down for the wedding, for Sierra's wedding, right?
Jeez.
AJ, EJ, Ronnie, all of them come down for the for the night before, the rehearsal dinner. I was telling AJ the whole time, I was like, dude, you would look so bad if you wear your sunglasses and you wear the Chicago Blackhawks jacket. Okay. No shirt, man. I mean, we've got chicks from Birmingham, Homewood. I got loaded. This was before now. Nobody get angry. This was before. We're working for 3 years now. Unbelievable. I ain't run off that guy yet. Anyway, so he comes in because he came in with Ronnie and those guys. He comes in, hair just immaculate. Okay. Sunglasses on, Chicago Blackhawks jacket on, his pants. He comes rolling in, looks at me. I said, damn, brother, you look sharp. He says, what did you do to me, man? Everybody's looking at me. I said, you're the coolest dude in here. He had that on. Sarah comes up to him. She said, you have got to wear this to the wedding tomorrow. He said, no, I'm not going to do it. He said, I feel like everybody's looking at me. He had more compliments on how well he looked than I think I did. And, I always look good anywhere I go. Right?
And you were the father of the bride.
Oh, it was.
Why do you think Kayla Kelly was on here if she's still on? Her favorite name for my son is your bougie son.
Your bougie son.
She's always called him her bougie.
he was the cat when he walked in. He was the cat when he walked out. Him and Andrew walked in together, and everybody was bypassing Andrew, going, hey, who do you know here? It was great. There's a picture somewhere. I'll get it to you. It was an AJ moment. I'll tell you. So.
All right.
Yeah, we go to a fishing camp in Nowhereville, Minnesota, and it doesn't matter. I mean, we're all fishing on a boat, smell like fish, in the cabin, the whole lot. Oh no, he's doing his hair. He's getting ready. I'm like, bro, come on, man. The fish don't care what you look at. You're gonna catch some fish. Let's go.
Now the next day at the wedding, when he showed up, dude was the suit. Dude, you should have saw it. The suit, Andrew's suit. I mean, these guys roll in, and everybody's just and then we get to dancing afterwards. Oh, it was he was
they
next
cleaned
to
up pretty good.
Oh yeah, next to Sierra, it was like, I mean, poor old Sam. We got pictures, and Sam's like, man, I didn't have a chance, man. And I was there. Oh my God, this is
that part he for sure didn't get from me. That's for darn sure.
Well, no, I mean, so here's the thing, and I my kids are same age as your kids. I love it when people come up to me and go, man, your kid is awesome. He's been raised right. She's been raised right. They're respectful. They're good parents. They're good workers. Hey, so hats off to y'all. Y'all did a great job raising them kids.
Thank you. I echo that. It feels good. It feels good, especially associated with bowling, when so many people comment on, how much they like him, how well he treats their kids. It feels good. I echo your sentiment. It's neat.
And he is a celebrity.
Anything to us anyway, to show up somewhere and just have people comment on the type of person he is far outspeaks what happens at the other end of the lane. And that's been, we've tried to instill that in him always. So thank you. And because with that, he's attracted in his circle those same type of people in both of you, in you guys, in his friends, is that, his circle of people are good people. And
it's huge. It's huge. Whether you're 5 or you're 65, AJ can be your friend. And that's so cool. And so, hey, I got to show this picture. So this is, it's not going to work. It's not going to work in my background. But I got a picture of AJ catching his first pike. And he was so excited when he got a picture.
Oh, yeah. I saw that
picture.
Yep.
So that's when he was doing his hair. I'm like, dude, it's raining outside. Why are you doing your hair?
Deuce and I we swap stories about AJ and stuff. There was something going on, and AJ was with Ducey or something other, and I don't know what it was. Ducey had a video, and AJ sitting in there, and he's like, hey, he was supposed to come hang out with you, but he's hanging out with me. Sorry, man. I stuck him first or something. He'll see you next week at your daughter's wedding. But one gig that AJ came to, I can't remember what it was.
Thank you, RJ.
I had the American flag waiting on him, and he comes through the airport. And as soon as he comes through, I drape out the American flag and just drape it over him.
Yeah.
Did he tell you about that? Because he won all the gold medals. Yeah, and I always tell
it was right after I think he had won something on Team USA, and he came down to do the
gold medal. What a gold medal!
Yeah, he used to come do the clinics down there.
Right. So I took a picture with me and him and with the American flag.
Yeah.
And I sent it to Deuce. I said, top this one, brother. He said, oh, don't worry, I will. He said, that's a good idea, though.
That was a good start to the year. That was a good start to his year, being selected again. Gets to wear the USA for another year.
So now, how many years is that?
It's 11. It's 11 on the adult team, 10 in a row.
11.
And then he was on the junior. He was on the junior team when he was younger twice, I think.
Wow. One of his very first year, he was on both teams in 2012. He made junior team by winning junior gold. And then he bowled his very first Team USA trials that same year in January. And he came in second and made the team trials. I'll never forget that tournament. It was one of the first times I ever met his former Lucy partner, Erin.
Erin, yep, absolutely.
And she thought I was going to have a heart attack going into the last game because I was afraid that I couldn't keep up with all the scores and everything was delayed. And I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Of course, you guys know me. You saw me in Indy. So
I got an AJ moment. How about when we were in Wisconsin, he was bowling doubles, back-to-back 300 games.
Yeah.
With Timmy Mack.
Timmy Mack.
With Tim Mack. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I know that Gary enjoys the conversation of being able to put the United States flag on AJ's back when he won a gold medal. But I got to hang out with him when he had that's the trophy from Sweden.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Monty and I got to go have breakfast with him after he came back from Sweden, and he had this freaking big ass crystal thing. He goes, "You want to hold it?" And I go, "No, absolutely not. I don't want to hold that. I am a fumbly Mother Hubbard. No, I ain't holding that."
When he won in Sweden, I just was going to call and leave him a voicemail, right? And he actually answered. So me and him chatted for a few minutes. I called Ducey. I said, "You ain't gonna believe this." I said, "I was gonna leave a voicemail." I said, "He actually answered. We talked." He said, "Love you, brother. Bye."
Well, we were doing a dog tag show, and I can't. RJ, Joel's not coming on. We were doing a dog tag show, and he was in Korea. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And he jumped on the dog tag show on a Tuesday night, 7 o'clock here. So, yeah.
He was laying in the bed and jumped on with us. Yeah, I remember that.
He's great stuff, guys. He's great stuff. You know, we're not here to just kiss y'all butt, but we love that kid. We love that kid almost as much as you do. So,
yeah.
We appreciate it.
Certainly
Ducey and I always tried to say, hey, look, one of us needs to be in the audience, right? And to be there. Lo and behold, neither one of us, but Allie was there, right?
Hey, so, that would have been a tough trip to fly to Sweden the day before when he was going to beat.
No, no, you're on your own now, buddy.
Yeah. Go ahead. But I can almost guarantee you, if he's in the final somewhere in this United States, one of us will be there in the crowd in the final.
For sure, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
100%.
Takes a village.
You guys done more than a village, but you've done a great job. You've done a great job. And Christina's fantastic too. And now you got 2 great grandbabies coming up too. Actually, 3 now. So you got 3 grandbabies coming up now. Mason and Gianna are doing great. They're sports fanatics. I see all the posts on Facebook. They're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing well. It's fun. It's fun that Nana and Papa are still somewhat cool, so they still hang out with us and all that kind of stuff.
Right. That's I saw Judy see that
Thanks,
list.
Taylor.
Yeah. No, he's good peeps. He really he's very sentimental. He's got a great heart. He knows he's very what's the right word? He's very appreciative of where he's at. He knows what it takes to get there, and he got there, and he's appreciative of his journey.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ducey.
Yeah, I think so.
He gives back when he can. Like Kayla was saying, he's in I could go on. You know what all he's done for us when he was doing PvP, with the kids and all that. The kids just love him. And I think actually some of the kids that was in some of the clinics and camps and stuff that we did, when they go to junior gold and stuff, they'll go up to him and say, hey, you may not remember me, but you came to Garrett, to P4P and Birmingham or wherever, and he's like, and they'll show a picture, hey, we took a picture together. He's like, oh, hey, cool, this is cool, And so yeah, he takes the extra minute to let everybody know that they're important.
Well, he remembers when he was younger, and Shawn, and we took him to, pro-ams back in the day when, Pete Weber and Norm Duke and Walter Ray and all those guys were doing pro-ams around the area all the time. And AJ remembers them taking the time. We've got pictures back when you had to actually print the pictures. I don't have them on a cell phone, but we've got pictures of him standing with Norm Duke and the other guys coming around and giving Norm heck because here's this little kid, watching and following Norm, and they're like, he's taller than you are, Norm, and he's only 8. That kind of stuff. So he remembers them giving him time and paying attention to him. And so, coming up and ending up where he's at, giving back and doing the same thing is really important to him.
Yep.
Yeah, I do think that is one of the best things going out there, is that the access to the pros, and we harp on it all the time on Dog Tags Live, is that, listen, go to the show, go to the tournaments. This is the time. There is no place, and you guys may have heard it before. I may reiterate myself. There's no other place. You're not, when someone wins a big football game or basketball game and they're done, you're not going to go sit at the bar and hang out with Shaq. You're not going to sit at the bar and hang out with Michael Jordan. But in the bowling world, you can do that. You can go hang out with the peeps that are doing this. There's no ropes keeping you away. They're not going to have a free throw contest with you and Scottie Pippen. It's not going to happen. But you can bowl a pro-am with 5 or 6 pros. Go support the sport.
Right.
That's
go
my
support it.
That's my preach. By the way, Beat the Champs, Thursday, I think it's the 16th. Yeah, Thursday the 16th. Beat the Champs will be at Poplar. It starts at 6 or 7. I can't tell which one. But anyhow, Kyle Troop's going to be there. Verity Crawley's going to be there. And then they got 2 junior bowlers coming in. So go sport bowling right there. They're close. Yeah. Everyone that's watching. Oh, RJ says he's going. It's hard to get tickets. So my advice is just come in the back way and go to the bar and just sit there, order your pizza, and then you'll be in the show. You'll get to see the bowl, I should say. Last year, Belmo was there. Kelly Kulik was there. And then a couple juniors were there. I can't make it. I'm going to text Troop, tell him I can't make it. I got some work commitments I got to do. I know, it's shocking. I got some work commitments. But yeah. RJ says at 5 p.m. All right, cool. Thanks, RJ. All right, we kept you guys on for like 30 minutes. You guys good? You want to stick around? What do you want to do? If you want to bake,
whatever you guys want.
Totally up to you.
Hey,
I didn't know I didn't know if you wanted to get into. I mean, we kind of been over the top with all the good things. I don't know if anybody wanted like a good Fry story or anything like that, just so you can give them a hard time.
No. So I want to bring. We talked about it in the pre-show. I want to talk about and listen, this is YouTube. We say whatever the hell we want to say. It is what it is. Okay. I got no political affiliations with any of this. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube, on Facebook. It doesn't matter. So tell us your opinion of Battle of the Brand.
Opinion of Battle of the Brands. I guess for the most part, somebody like me and AJ and I have not really talked in much detail, and I don't know how much gets shared amongst from the players committee and all of that. I don't know any of the story of the reasons behind it. I don't know. I've heard bits and pieces, primarily centered around the ball companies wanting, I guess, to be recognized, which I totally get. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be a neat idea. It's different. I, like everybody else, a little disappointed that they're not going back to Portland, because that was that was a fun vacation for us amongst anything else.
I'm gonna miss my lobster.
Over the years we've taken Mason. My dad and my late stepmother were able to go 1 year or a couple years. So it's a neat place. If you like bowling, it's a neat environment. Kind of sad they're not going there. But it'll be neat. We'll see how it goes. You guys know that, that you bowl league, that you got plenty of league guys that are out there wearing the jersey, and plenty of guys bowling leagues and bowl weekend tournaments are, even if they're not on a staff, I'm a motive guy. I'm a storm guy. I'm a roto grip guy. And maybe that gets them more engaged in the TV shows.
I agree with that. And so one of the conversations we had once before is I used to shoot professional archery, and I worked at an archery pro shop. And people would walk in the door, never shot a bow in their entire life, go, I want to buy a Matthews. I'm like, well, have you shot anything else? I'm like, no, I never shot another bow. I'm like, well, was your first car Ferrari? And they go, no. I was like, well, why are you going to buy a Ferrari for your first time to shoot a bow? You don't know what you're doing. So how about we set up like 3 or 4 bows, you shoot them, you tell me what fits and what you like, and this one's $500, this one's $1,000, and that one's $2,000, and you tell me what you think is better. I'll take that $500 one to win or to learn how to do it. Same thing with bowling balls. I'm not the prices are all the same. It's not going to change. But you don't want to have. I hate it when people come and go, hey, I want to buy a storm ball, and they're like, well, the guy just drills a ball. Never watches him bowl, has no idea what he's doing. The real good pro shop owners are going to say, hey, you got your stuff with you? Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go watch you throw, see what you're doing, and we can maybe fit you into something rather than just saying, hey, I want to buy an Ion Pro Max, or hey, I want to buy a Jackal Onyx. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. They're just like marketing. It's all marketing.
Right.
JVB, JVB, are you brand centric? Or are you bowl everything? Are you a free agent?
I mean, I am a free agent, but every one of those are motive.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Love it.
I am not a free agent. I am not on staff, but I only bowl motive. I ain't bowling nothing else.
Yeah, I threw hammer last year a couple of times. I threw like the Black Widow and the Vibe, and I'm like, I threw it maybe half the bowling season last year, and I'm like, nah, I'm going back to motive.
I agree with RJ. I think too many pro shop owners are just trying to sell balls. They're not taking the time to be a consultant. In my job, I'm a salesman, but I'm more of a consultant sales than rather just selling people stuff, and that's why I've been successful.
And the other part too.
Yeah, you gotta figure out what the guys are doing.
Right, but the other part of that too, guys, is I don't own a pro shop. I know lots of pro shop owners, and in today's day and age, so many people walk in with balls they already bought online. They walk into pro shop and say, "Hey, can you drill this for me?" Yeah, sure. No conversation, no nothing. So
that's very first. Hey, by the way, peeps, we got a Hall of Famer watching us, Andrew Pierce, my buddy from Rockford. He's a Hall of Famer in Rockford Association. What's up, Andrew? I got to bowl with him the other day.
Congrats.
I agree. The only ones they don't care about price. They want to make you better. Listen, we're not bashing pro shop. This is not a pro shop issue. Everyone is doing what's best as they can do, and you have to make a relationship with your pro shop operator as well. It's not like, and I'm not going to take this ball that I ordered from company.com and have you drill it, and then I'm going to order another ball that I ordered for another .com and have that guy drill it, and then I'm going to take it to someone's garage and have them drill it. So no, have a relationship with who's going to use stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if he's watching or not, but I would shout out Brian Filata here from our end, because Brian Filata does all of AJ's stuff. He does all of mine, and for a guy that drills bowling balls is something that he does. I would put his knowledge of layouts and stuff like that against anybody that does it out on tour.
100%.
The man knows his stuff.
AJ still drives all the way from Wisconsin down here.
That might be a guy we need to get on the show, but I don't know if Brian would join.
Yeah.
I twist his arm.
Good.
He only weighs 104 soaking wet. We'll get him on here.
We need a guest on the 28th. We need a guest on 2 weeks from today. We need a guest.
Do you?
We do.
tell you what, we have some good drilling stories. I'll talk to Brian. I'll see him Friday.
I love it. So if you could reach out to him, that'd be great. And you guys could join together. So you, Judy, Brian, the rest will get on. We got more spots. That'd be really cool to hear stories about him drilling AJ stuff. And I got a great story about freaking Steve Lunsford. This is freaking how crazy this world is. It's nuts. It's crazy. It's crazy. Drew, my buddy Drew is bowling league and listen to us at the same time. That's how we roll. I love it. I love it.
Speaking of Brian and Lunsford, that was AJ's job when he was in high school. He had a class that he had to take in high school where part of the day you went and actually worked in a field that you thought you might want to work in, kind of like an internship type of thing. And so he went to work for Lunsford and Brian down at Plainfield when they were in the Plainfield bowling alley, their pro shop.
Stars and Stripes Pro Shop.
Learned how to drill bowling balls and
soft kids. You know me. I'm like, seriously, you're going to get high school credit. You're going to leave at noon and you're going to a pro shop. Yeah. Okay. Where was this in the 80s?
Hence, he ended up with the keys to the bowling alley because they couldn't get him to leave because after leagues were over, he'd start practicing. So they finally just gave him the keys and said, "Age, when you're done, just lock it up, would you?" So that's where he got a lot of his practice in back when he was in bowling for high school and stuff.
I'm telling you, the story is so crazy. So I moved here in 2009 from Boise, Idaho. We moved to Illinois. Christian got a job in Schaumburg. We moved here. My job is in Plainfield on 59 and 126. I'm like, hey, I haven't bowled in like 20 years. 1990 was the last time I bowled in league. This is 2010, 9 in that area. I think it was 10. I was like, you know what? I want to bowl in league. I'm already down here in Plainfield. I'm just going to bowl whatever night it was, Tuesday, Wednesday night, something like that. So I'm going to join this league. So I walk into the draft night, and I get drafted by this guy named Steve Lunsford. He goes, "You any good?" I'm like, "Dude, I ain't bowled in like 20 years." He goes, "What was your average 20 years ago?" Well, I was 195-ish, 2-0 right there. He goes, "Well, that's pretty good. We'll get you on our team. 5-man squad. Cool." And I get in there and he goes, "What kind of equipment you got?" I'm like, "Dude, I got me a black Rhino." And he goes, "Yeah, new equipment, bro." So he's like, "How many 300s you got?" I'm like, "None." And he goes, "Yeah, I don't know, man. This ain't gonna be good because we got like with our 4-man team, we have like 300s between the 4 of us. So we'll bring you on." And don't get me wrong. I mean, Steve was really cool about it, and Steve and I are still great friends today. We were friends before we ever knew about AJ or any of this. We stayed friends the entire time, and then the whole bowling world went just like this. Kind of just get together, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. The guy I got to bowl league with is AJ's driller with Brian Filata, and now AJ's my buddy. I mean, it's just so weird. That's crazy.
Yep. So
I bowled for a year, then I ripped my bicep tendon off my forearm, and then I got another job, so I didn't bowl again. It's crazy. It's freaking great. And then the whole bowling community up in northeastern Illinois is insane. There are so many great bowlers here.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Landon Jordan, Griffin Jordan, Brianna, Gianna. There are so many freaking great youth bowlers coming up. Look out. Illinois is going to win some stuff.
Yeah.
They're going to win some stuff. And then Mace's coming up too.
Yeah.
He bowled his first junior gold this year.
And how was it? It was a good experience?
It was a great experience.
It's a great experience.
He did phenomenal.
Is that in Indianapolis every year?
No. He bowled actually in Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Okay, so it rolls around.
Yeah, and this summer it's in Green Bay.
We like that.
So
I think there might be a house up a little north that you might be able to stay in.
Oh yeah, maybe. It might be a little too far, but we'll see. The cool story about the junior gold this year was Mason. It was Mason's first junior gold, And the first day of qualifying, he bowled in the bowling center that AJ bowled his very last junior gold in.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That was kind of an emotional grandma moment for me.
That's called that full
watching Mason walk in, pulling his bowling balls. I was like, wow, this is like deja vu.
Yep. Absolutely.
So that was cool.
I got a mom story. I got a Judy story I want to share.
Boy. Do we have to?
Oh yes.
You need to get closer to the camera so we can see you blush.
Two centers, actually. Two centers. One was when we were in Wisconsin, and then the one when we was in Indianapolis. And you know how we move and watch all the brothers bowl, right? You know, Ronnie, EJ, all those guys. Okay. So I'm moving.
I know this one. I remember this one.
I'm moving. I start working my way back. What AJ had? What, the front 10 or something?
Something like that.
And then and through the 11th one, I can't remember, something like that. And I come walking up, and Judy's like, "No, nobody's left, nobody's coming in." I said, "But it's me." "No, you can watch from over there."
Go away.
We don't need
Go
that.
away.
We don't need that.
Very superstitious. I am very superstitious. I think he did a thing on that when he was on TV for Mother's Day weekend, because I didn't go to the show, and they filmed me from my daughter's house, had me on the TV show. But yeah, I grew up with a baseball pitcher. Or not grew up, I married a baseball pitcher.
Softball.
Athlete. Married athlete.
Very superstitious when it comes to sports.
A huge shout out to Shawn Rash for that, dude. That was so cool because I watched it on Bowl TV when that all was going on, when AJ got to win his first title overseas, and they immediately showed Shawn getting you guys on the phone. That was super cool.
Yeah, it was cool. That back on that Sweden thing, we actually got to see the very end because Shawn FaceTimed us right at the end. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was cool. Really cool.
That was the second time he did that. He did the same thing when AJ won Korea in 2019. He FaceTimed me and called right at the end and took the phone out to AJ as they were giving him the trophy. And it was pretty cool. How
does it feel to have a son that is a quadzillionaire in Korea? Because I mean, it's like
it's pretty cool till he came home to the U.S.
The exchange rate is so funny. It's like, I won 10 gazillion yen, and I'm like, no, what's that mean?
That's a newspaper.
Exactly. A newspaper is 4 million yen, so I'm good. Absolutely, yeah. So we got lots of stuff. We got lots of stuff coming up this year. Hopefully, we get to travel and see everyone. Keep everybody safe, and we'll see what happens.
Sounds good.
Anything y'all wanted to say before we get off the show?
I did my limit.
We got
I'm good. That he's a motive guy. That's about it.
Thanks for inviting us. And
I was going through my picture roll the other day, and just for prepping for this, and one of my favorite pictures, and I'll text you, Shawn. One of my favorite pictures is at the U.S. Open when AJ's wearing the Jack Daniels jersey, and you guys are hugging, and I got a great picture of it. I'll text you, dude. It's a really cool picture.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, I like that one.
Yep.
I like that one a lot. I'm hoping that I get to do that a lot this year.
Oh, me too, bud. Me too.
Yeah.
So don't get offended when I'm inviting myself to your family, but I call him like my nephew. So that means me and you are brothers. So hopefully you're good with that. But I treat that kid like he's mine.
Can you guys see pictures?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one of my favorites of recent.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Brantley on Christmas Eve sitting on the lane wishing Daddy good luck in 2025.
Wow.
That's awesome.
He
So
is,
my buddy Andrew said, hey, can you talk about the PBA 50 in the month? I'm not sure where that PBA 50 is, but there is a PBA 50 event in March at Liberty Lanes. So if anybody's going to roll that, Drew, I don't know which one you're talking about. So there might be one because he bowls out in Rockford where Jeff Johnson's got one in Freeport, Don Carter Lanes. That's where he bowls out. So I don't know what he's talking about. But yes, Shawn, by the way, you should come bowl the PBA 50 at Liberty March 22nd or 23rd. I'm bowling, so you're not going to finish last. I'm just saying I'm bowling. So you're not going to finish last.
We got to figure out and see who's going to be there, because the last time there was a PBA 50 event, Barnes was there, Hess was there.
Drew said that's the one. So it is. Let me get before you get off. So it's March. Barnes was there. Brian Kretzker was there. Lenny Borsch was there. Jeff Johnson was there. Dale Traver. Dude, there were some freaking studs. And I'm like, I just want to finish last. And I didn't finish last. John Slavich was there, and he won it last year against Pete. Pete Weber was there last year. So it doesn't matter. Come bowl. How about putting a notch in your lipstick case when you beat Pete Weber at a bowling tournament?
You'll have to get Shawn out before the end of the month, Ducey, if you want him to do the PBA 50, because he's joining the PBA 60 on January 23rd.
He can happy brother. Nice. You can still do PBA 50.
Oh, I know.
All right, so it is.
Might have a better shot at the 60.
Hey, Lenny Borsch is 60, so watch out. Y'all want to blow that in. It is March 22nd. Okay, March 22nd. So March 21st, we're doing the 9-pin no tap. But on the 22nd, I'll send you info. I'll text it to you, Shawn.
All right.
No, RJ, you do not have to buy tickets for the PBA 50. They're doing a 9-pin no tap on March 21st. It's a 9-pin no tap. You get to bowl with 6 PBA 50 guys. Have a great time. It's a blast. It'll be full house Liberty. And then the next day, which is Saturday, is going to be the tournament. So come support Jerry Morano. Come support I don't know if Toby's. I think Toby might be doing it. Toby Morales is running it. So come hang out. All right. We good?
All righty. All good. Thank you again.
Thank you guys for all you do.
Thanks for everything.
Support.
Gary, who's up first, me or you?
I'll go. Appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you, as we always say, sharing your son with us. I'm like Deuce. He's like the son I didn't have, with the 2 girls. Think the world of him. Excited for him. Looking forward to this season. Can't be at every one, of course, but he always knows that we're there in spirit. And like I told him, man, win or lose, you're still with me. So we're still here. So
thank you.
But we love and appreciate you guys, like I said, for supporting us and back in the old P4P days. Thank you for all you did. Shawn, I appreciate you coming and being a part of what you did. Mom, I always appreciate your love and kindness towards me when I'm there supporting your son. Y'all have a great night.
Walk up on a 300.
Y'all have a great night. We look forward to seeing you guys again.
Sounds
too.
good.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you too.
Love you.
JVB, what you got?
Yeah, sorry, I've been very talkative over here. Went through 2 computers and now I'm on my phone. So, so thanks for coming on. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
We love AJ, obviously. So it's gonna be a good time this year, hopefully, and hopefully we'll see you guys again on the show here in the near future.
Yeah.
Talking about a win that AJ is gonna get this year.
Hopefully we see you on TV.
Right.
Yep.
You'll see us on TV.
Thank you.
You guys know. You guys know. And we've talked about it behind closed doors. I love that kid, dude. I really, really do. I love that kid because you guys have done such a great job. He is a great man. He is a great man because of what you guys did. He is if you're 30 years old, you don't have to be friends with a guy that's 57, 58, 59 years old. You don't have to be friends with him. And then on the same effect, you don't have to be friends with some dude that's like 12. He's friends with everybody. He's a great, great man. And that is a tribute to you guys. You don't get that. You're not born with that. You were taught that. So you guys done a great job. I love that kid. I'll do anything for that kid. I will go pick up his baby mama and drive her to the tournament so she can sit in the front row and watch a bowl on TV. Okay. So I will do anything for that guy. You guys know that. Okay. So Deuce is in their corner. Deuce is part of the Johnson crew. Johnson's part of the Ducey crew. So we're good with that.
Yep.
So
yes,
thank you
sir.
so much for joining. Shawn, I'll send you some stuff, but if you can get Brian on in a couple weeks, that'd be fantastic.
We'll do.
Okay.
I will get him on.
Gary, you want to toast out? What are we doing?
We still talking? We still gonna be live, or are we ending the show?
Let's let Shawn and Judy get off, or actually, they can stay till the end. Who cares? Let's go. We got like 5 minutes. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll just keep rolling then for a few
Keep
minutes.
rolling, and then they can be part of the toast because they've been there when we've done the toast. They were part of Trip the Truck, so they can do that.
Exactly. I just want to know. I just have one question. Y'all gave me shit last week about my internet. So, why is Jason on AOL tonight?
I mean, you see this comment by freaking RJ?
Dude, you're like Sergeant Major, like you run the garrison almost. How about see about getting a raise or something? I don't know.
Look, I don't even live on post, but there's something going on around over here. The power's been going on and off all day today. It's just been crazy around this place.
They got a half inch of snow, shit shut down. They're going to be stuck in for 3 months.
Where are you at?
Clarksville.
Where are you located?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay.
No,
so he's on the border. He's on the border, Kentucky and Tennessee. Clarksville, where he's at, but it is Fort Campbell, Kentucky, is the base he serves at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clarksville, you're really close to where the old EBI plant was.
Yeah. Yep. That's right down the road.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Before it even snowed on Friday, post was busy.
So, crazy story about snow. I served with the U.S. Army Honor Guard out in Washington, D.C. This is 1986, 7, 8, 9, okay? They literally would predict snow. Predict it. Hey, tomorrow we're going to get 2 inches of snow. They closed the schools. Didn't get any snow, but they kept the schools closed because there was no snow removal stuff in D.C. None whatsoever. They very rarely get snow. And it was so crazy. I'm like, 2 inches of snow? Shit, we're going to plow through that. Illinois, we're good.
See, I still have good enough memory that, I can remember when I was a kid, my dad would say, don't wear a white coat so they can see you. Good luck at the end of the driveway.
Yeah. Don't get run over by a snowplow, Shawn.
Yeah, no. Just stay off the road and don't wear white. You're good. You'll make it.
You're a speed bump.
Dude, before you just took over my damn story. That's exactly what I was gonna say. They literally shut down everything here before it even started snowing.
What?
It didn't even start snowing until almost noon on Friday.
Wow.
So,
dude, this was 30 years ago.
No, this was Friday.
Well, in all fairness, you just don't see that kind of weather there.
Well, Gary doesn't see that kind of snow at his place, but they probably shut schools down because he's so. Gary, how far south are you from freaking JVB?
About 300 miles.
See, and they got way more snow than Jason did.
But here's the thing: they closed the base. We had the holiday on Thursday, the day of remembrance. So before we left on Wednesday, they said we're going to go ahead because the range master has talked with the meteorologist, and so looking at the radar here on base, we're going to get snow. So we're just going to go ahead and close the base Friday, so you guys get Thursday and Friday, and we may have you guys come in at noon on Monday. Now, Bella had to go to school on Thursday, but she was out for Friday, and then she was out yesterday because a couple of the roads still had a little bit of snow on it. It was 46 degrees yesterday, and she was still out of school.
Crazy.
It was negative here today.
It was what?
Negative.
Negative.
It was 40. Negative. It was 48 here today. I think it's
school.
Oh, I know. You ain't get. Yeah, you got to tell me. I think it was 48 here today.
Do they for school down there? Do they do the remote thing? Because Christina,
you talk about e-learning?
Yeah, we technically, Christina said that in Judy's district, we technically don't have snow days anymore because if it's going to snow, they just do the e-learning day.
No, they actually added in, I think, the calendar like 3 snow days this year, so they've already used 2 of them, so they're about out of luck.
Yeah, we have 5 emergency days at the end of the year that we can add on, but ever since COVID, we don't have to use them anymore because we do the e-learning and then we don't have to make them up.
So what was it there? What was your temperature today?
It was like -2.
Wow.
Yeah, it got a little chilly today.
Yeah.
It was 48. It was 48 today. I think Thursday.
I heard Saturday or Sunday to be at like 40, Shawn, though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's supposed to warm up. We were only supposed to get a little bit of a blast here, and that's supposed to be warm.
It's only 6 degrees right now.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, it's 30. It's 36 here. I think high on Thursday here is going to be 50. And then Saturday, if it don't rain, we may reach 60.
Hey, okay. I've already said, we've already determined this is an old person show because we're all talking about the fucking weather.
Yeah. Well, and to relate the weather to the PBA tour, if we're going to talk bowling.
Yes.
These guys like to travel in their vehicles as much as they can because they can take more equipment. They aren't having to pay to fly. And for the last couple of years, it's been all around the Midwest here where, a lot of them were able to do that. But, like AJ is getting in his truck on Sunday and heading to Delaware. Well, between here and Delaware, anything could happen.
A shitstorm could happen.
A couple of years ago, they were all driving from Texas, I believe, up to where were they headed for that tournament? And they all hit the snowstorm.
Either Missouri. They had to go north. Maybe Kansas, something.
Yeah.
And they hit an unexpected snowstorm in.
Bill O'Neill didn't even show up for practice. Yep, I remember that.
In the ditch. I know Chris Vi and a bunch of them in their car went off their tangs, went off the road. And so it's, it makes us mamas nervous when our boys, no matter how old they are, out there on the road trying to get from one place to the other in this winter weather.
100%. What's crazy was, last year, I think it was last year. I went to Jackson. EJ, Marshall, AJ all made the cut, and they were bowling. And I'm like, screw it. I know got Smalls made it. I'm like, I'm driving over. It's only 6 hours. I'm like, I'm going. So I drive over. When that tournament was done, I literally watched Dallas Leong put 20 bowling bags in his truck. He's got Texas license plate. Hey, I got to drive the next one. I'm like, holy shit, bro. I'm like, we all think we want to be PBA pros. The stuff these guys do to be a PBA pro is freaking rough.
Yep. You
have got to have the dedication. You have got to be that guy on tour like, hey, man, I need one win. I need one win to break out. But it's going to take you a while to get there. And it's going to take a lot of money, a lot of travel, a lot of time away from your family. And to be very honest, as an older guy looking back, I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head. There is a heck of a lot more to being a professional bowler than just showing up at the bowling center and bowling.
100%.
Well, this year with the World Tournament taking place in Reno, I mean, it's pretty much 3-week event. The week before that, there's somewhere out west. So AJ's gone the entire month of March. He's going to miss his son's first birthday.
Yep.
Not even going to be anywhere close to the state of Wisconsin for it.
So I understand that. I definitely understand that you got to be away from birthdays and this, that, the other. But when you're a professional athlete, they don't tell Aaron Judge, hey, you're going to go to Tampa Bay this weekend. You have to pay for your own flight.
Nope.
Make your own hotel arrangements, Airbnb, you know.
Nope, make your own arrangements. Nope, they don't do that. So here they give all, and you're not going on a private jet. You're just doing your own freaking thing. Call it good. You want to, hey, Aaron, you're going to drive from New York to Miami in your car. Make sure you bring your baseball bats with you. Come on. It don't happen.
Yep. Nope. It's a little different.
A little bit. Same thing like RJ. Golf money. Golf money is freaking crazy money. It's insane. Tiger Woods shows up at the golf. Rory, Scotty Scheffler, they show up at the golf course. Their stuff is ready to rock and roll. They didn't bring any of that stuff with them. They're just boom, done.
Yeah, luckily they can now put stuff on the truck once the season starts and get some of it place to place when they do have to fly. So that helps. And, shout out to the PBA and Tom Clark. They're doing their best to try and get more money into the program and
100%. I'm not saying they're slacking at all.
We appreciate it.
One of my favorite, Judy said the 2 word, the truck. So it is the PBA Summer Swing at Parkside a few years ago. And AJ goes, hey, man, you ever been on a truck? I'm like, how would I be on the truck? Why would I be on the truck? He goes, do you want to go on the truck? And I go, yeah. I like to go on the truck. Let's go. Can I go on the truck? He goes like, yeah, let's go on the truck. I'm like, cool. So me and AJ go on the truck. His face is on the side of the truck, which is super cool. So we go in the truck. AJ's talking to the ball driller. They're putting some freaking layouts on some balls. And literally, I'm standing right next to Jason Belmonte. Me and Jason Belmonte talked for 20 minutes, not about bowling, all about being men that have families, to travel, what you got to do. And I'm not saying Jason's the best guy ever, but dude, we freaking clicked. It was like awesome.
Yeah.
We clicked. And to this day, when I walk in, he goes, nice to see you, mate. It is so cool that we had the time and opportunity to chill for 20 minutes. That's it. Nobody around, just me and him talking about stuff, talking about life. It was super cool. It was very, very cool.
Yep.
They are real people.
They are real people. So when I served, this is the biggest takeaway that I had. When I served in the military, literally, I saw 4-star generals every day. I was part of the U.S. Army Honor Guard. I met Colin Powell. I met Casper Weinberger. I performed in George H.W. Bush's inaugural parade. These people put their pants on the same way that we do. They're nothing different. They might have a little bit more prestige than where we're at, but they're still people. They're still freaking people. And if you connect on a personal level, I don't care how high up they are or how low they are, you're going to connect as people.
Yep.
I bet they don't have AOL dial up like JVE does.
Absolutely not.
I figured that'd be a good ending point right there.
Yeah.
JVB finally gets to be on the show when it's time to go. Sorry, JVB, we gotta go.
On that note, have a good night, everyone.
Peace out. All right, let's wrap this up. Am I telling you finishing?
Oh, you finished, man. I done told them how much I love and appreciate them, their son, and sharing, and JVB did. So it's all you, Deuce.
Yeah, my mouse ain't working. Oh, here we go. Wait. Try to get my mouse working. She's lost. Oh, wait. Whoa, what the hell is going on here? Oh, my God. I got frick. Yep, we're screwed. Have no idea what's going on here, peeps. So anyhow, Shawn, what else you guys want to say?
I don't know. Thank you very much. Thanks for what you guys do. It's fun to sit and listen. I think foremost, though, thank you very much for the support of AJ. It's very much appreciated. I know he thinks the world of all you guys. And it's nice to know that he has really, really good people in his court out there. So thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. You bet. Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for all your service, past and present. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Thanks, sweetheart. We greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Jason, what do you got to say?
Nothing. Thanks for coming on again. I know we said this about 10, 15 minutes ago before Deuce started talking again, but
I think we're waiting for Deucey for his AOL dial-up.
I got a little. I'm having a little mouse issue, so I don't know what's going on. Sorry. All right, somebody got to end this because my mouse ain't working. So
we'll let you guys go. You guys have a great time. Thank you again.
You guys get out.
Appreciate it.
We'll talk about it.
You bet. Talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Hey, sorry, boys. I don't know what's going on, but
What are you doing, Deuce?
All right, Deuce, just give the toast and I'll push the end button.
As long as I can see me over here in the bottom left corner. Here's to us and those like this damn few without a battery in their mouse. We appreciate everybody coming on. I apologize for a little technical difficulties, but we'll figure it out. All right, finish out, Gary.
As always, like I said, especially with everything going on, may the man upstairs do overwatch on our brothers and sisters, both near and far, and keep us safe and protected from enemies most foreign and domestic. So just keep us all safe.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. See you guys next week.
JVB, can you kill it?